Hello and welcome to MedEnglish course. We continue the lesson A Registered Nurse, and today we have part 2. Dear students, let me introduce you to my friend Alexandria. She has a strong intention to become a registered nurse and help her to choose one of the best Russian universities according to the presented data. Our task is to compare the universities. You can have some time to think over and then you can compare your answer. According to the presented data, both universities have much in common. Both of them are on the top of the best Russian universities. They suggest the same specialization, nursing. They have the same training time, 4 years, and applicants have to pass the same exams, Russian, chemistry, and biology. But Alexandra should keep in mind the differences, which can be highly important when she chooses the university to study. There are less state-funded places in St. Petersburg University than in Moscow University, 10 and 13 correspondingly. But there are more self-financed places in St. Petersburg available for applicants, 50 places in St. Petersburg and 20 places in Moscow. The state exam passing rate for state-funded places is approximately the same, but it differs for self-financed places, which is 176 in Moscow and 137 in St. Petersburg. That means Moscow students have to compete fiercely for self-financed places. The tuition fee is also higher in Moscow than in St. Petersburg University, 216,000 and 170,400 rubles per year correspondingly. Probably as due to the fact that Moscow University's positions in the Russian Federation rating and in the world's ratings are higher than those to St. Petersburg's University. But anyway, best wishes to Alexandria to succeed in this competition. Now let's turn to test file. Try to be the first one to give the right answer. Let's check what we have. A scrub nurse is a synonym to surgical nurse and is referred to a person who provides care to patients before, during, and after the surgery. A church nurse's responsibility is to supervise the work of nursing staff in a particular department of a hospital. A procedural nurse provides nursing services according to nursing care plans and standardized procedures. Now it's time to read the text out loud together. The history of nursing. In Russia, the history of nursing starts with the Imperial Romanov family. The Grand Duchess Elizaveta Fedorovna Romanova was married to the Grand Duke Sergei Alexandrovich, Her Majesty Nikolai II's brother. Soon after her husband's death, Elizaveta Fedorovna sold her royal jewelry to establish a nursing charity organization in Russia, known as Marfa-Mariinskaya Abode. In 1911, it became the heart of Moscow charity nursing care. In 1914, the Marfa-Mariinskaya Abode was transformed into a hospital to treat injured soldiers during the First World War. The nursing staff had to complete a special nursing care training. This proved to be a great success and necessity, and in 1917, there were 10,000 nurses in Russia to care for patients. The Grand Duchess Elizaveta Fedorovna Romanova is now canonized in Russian Orthodox Church. Florence Nightingale is considered to be the founder of modern nursing in Europe. She was born in a wealthy family in Florence, Italy. She studied history, mathematics, languages, literature, and philosophy from an early age. Her family was strongly opposed to her desire working as a nurse, but her father gave her an annual income, which allowed her to live comfortably and pursue her career. She rejected she rejected Richard Miles after a 9-year courtship and never got married to become a nurse. She traveled a lot, but her most famous contribution came during the Crimean War, where she became a volunteer nurse and organized care for wounded soldiers. They called her the Lady with the Lamp. In 1855, the Nightingale Fund was established for the training of nurses. Now the question, what is common and what is different about the history of nursing in Russia and in Europe? Make pause to get ready for the answer, then check your answers. Common details. Nursing started by ladies in Russia and in Europe. Both ladies were brought up in aristocratic families, got good education, established nursing centers, and took care for wounded soldiers and training courses for nurses, donated their own money for charity nursing. Some differences include the following. Nursing started in Europe earlier than in Russia. Yelizaveta Fedorovna was canonized and had a husband, but Florence didn't. Yelizaveta Fedorovna didn't travel and organized nursing in Moscow, where she lived, but Florence traveled to foreign countries. We have to decide which of the statements are true, false, or not stated according to the texts. Number 1. Nursing started in Europe 1 century earlier than in Russia. It's false. The wounded soldiers considered Elizabeth and Florence to be angels of mercy. It's not stated. Number 3. Elizabeth and Florence devoted their lives to nursing. It's true. Number 4. There were special nursing care trainings both in Russia and in Europe. It's true. The last section, grammar and lexis review, is connected with the appropriate word forms. You can have your time to complete the task, and then let's check what we have. Number 1. Thanks to Dr. Verhoglad's treatment, the patient recovered completely after the operation. Now he is perfectly okay. Number 2. She has never had the pain like that before till now. She also experienced some bleeding the first time. Number 3. Dr. Goncharova, describe the symptoms, please. The patient. I yawned repeatedly, which didn't happen before, and then just fainted. Number 4. After he fell, he started twitching violently. Number 5. Next time it take longer to recover if you don't follow up Dr. Yurman's recommendations. Consolidation section. What makes a good nurse? And describe the picture. Let's check your ideas and compare. What makes a good nurse? A good nurse should be devoted to his or her job, psychologically balanced, and possess special professional skills and knowledge. Let's describe the picture. The picture shows a middle-aged nurse as she wears special uniform and has some special devices in her hands, a phonendoscope, a syringe. Her right eye is half closed, which means that she might have a tic. Her tongue is out of the mouth. She's in a hurry and also wears sneakers to run as quickly as she can. The nurse seems stressed because there are 4 arms. Each of them is busy with different activities, which means that she has to cope with many tasks simultaneously. She doesn't seem to be happy because there is always plenty of work and she might be dreadfully tired. But that's her job. Thank you for the lesson, my dear students. See you next time. Goodbye.